Once upon a time, in the heart of the enchanted forest, young Max wandered under the towering trees, his adventurous spirit leading the way. With each step, sunlight filtered through the canopy, and his faithful companion, a curious squirrel named Nutmeg, darted along the branches above him. Nutmeg, Max laughed, if we keep exploring, we might just find something magical. And magical it was. Beneath an old tree's roots, a strange shimmer caught Max's eye. Brushing away leaves and moss, he gasped. There lay an entrance, a glowing tunnel leading underground. With Nutmeg perched on his shoulder, Max carefully stepped inside. His lantern flickered, but the glowing crystals that lined the cave walls quickly lit the way. The crystals sparkled in every color imaginable: ruby reds, sapphire blues, emerald greens, and diamond whites. It was as if the stars themselves had been hidden here. "Wow, Nutmeg," Max whispered. "It's like stepping into a dream." The curious squirrel chirped in agreement, her tail flicking excitedly. Together, they ventured deeper into the glowing wonderland, each step revealing more sparkling treasures. As they wandered, something extraordinary happened. The crystals began to hum softly, a gentle melody filling the air. Suddenly, tiny creatures emerged from the crystals themselves. These glowing beings, shaped like fireflies but made of crystal, floated gracefully around Max and Nutmeg. "They're alive," Max exclaimed, reaching out. One tiny crystal creature landed on Nutmeg's nose, making her sneeze. Max chuckled, but the creatures seemed to be guiding them, moving ahead like shimmering lanterns. Following the crystal creatures, Max and Nutmeg found paths they might have missed. It was as if the caves wanted them to discover their secrets. After what felt like hours, they reached a breathtaking sight, a vast underground waterfall, its waters glittering as if liquid starlight flowed through it. Rainbows danced in the mist as the crystal creatures flitted around. "This is incredible," Max said, his voice full of wonder. Nutmeg, however, had other ideas. Spotting a sparkling berry bush near the water's edge, she leapt down and began nibbling curiously. Max laughed but soon noticed something odd. The water's glow seemed to pulse, as though it was alive, too. As they admired the falls, Max spotted a faint path behind the cascade. Curiosity burned in his heart, and he knew they had to follow it. Behind the falls, the path led to a cavern larger than any Max had ever seen. The ceiling was so high it vanished into shadows, but the walls sparkled with crystals forming swirling, glowing patterns. At the chamber's center stood the crystal throne, shining like the heart of the caves. This is amazing," Max whispered. But Nutmeg had already scurried forward, her little paws tapping on the throne's base. Suddenly, the patterns on the walls began to shift, glowing brighter. The crystals seemed to hum louder, resonating with Nutmeg's mischief. Cautiously, Max approached the throne. He noticed carvings etched into its surface, stories of the forest and its ancient guardians. Could this be the source of the cave's magic? When Max placed his hand on the throne, the entire chamber lit up. A voice, deep and kind, echoed around them. "Young adventurer, welcome. Only the pure of heart may uncover the true gift of the crystal caves." Startled but determined, Max straightened up. "I just want to learn about the caves and protect their magic," he said sincerely. The voice chuckled warmly. "Very well, but first, a test. Solve this riddle, and the secrets shall be yours." A glowing puzzle appeared in the air, a set of crystal shapes Max had to rearrange to match a pattern on the throne. With Nutmeg's playful nudges and chirps of encouragement, Max worked quickly, moving each piece with care. At last, the shapes fit together, and the throne shone brighter than ever. The voice spoke again. "You have proven yourself worthy, Max. Take this gift, a crystal shard, filled with the light of the caves. Use it to bring hope and wonder to others." From the throne, a small, glowing crystal shard floated into Max's hands. It pulsed warmly, as if alive. Max smiled, his heart full of gratitude. "Thank you," he said softly. The cave seemed to hum in approval, the crystal creatures flitting around them in celebration. With the glowing shard in hand, Max and Nutmeg made their way back to the surface. The forest seemed brighter now, as though the magic of the caves had touched everything. Nutmeg danced along the branches, chirping excitedly, while Max imagined the stories he'd tell about their adventure. "We'll be back," he promised, looking back toward the hidden cave entrance. Back in his village, Max used the shard to light the way during dark nights and share the wonder of the crystal caves with those around him. He taught his friends to explore with kindness and respect, ensuring the magic would remain safe for generations to come. And as for Nutmeg, well, she became a local hero, always eager to remind everyone who the real adventurer was. And so, Max and Nutmeg's discovery of the crystal caves became a legend, a tale told to inspire adventurers everywhere to seek wonder, protect nature, and believe in the magic of the world around them. The caves remained hidden, waiting patiently for the next pure-hearted explorer.